Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. That's laughingplace.com's live discussion of the latest Disney merchandise. I'm Rebecca Mosley, the site's co-founder, and with me is our site manager, Rebecca Burbank. How you doing, Becca?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well this afternoon. It was dreary this morning. We had a little bit of rain, but the sun came out. So, I'm solar powered, so I'm feeling good now that that sun is out.
Yes, I bet.
Hey, Gio has stopped by, so I'm going to say a
Hey,
quick
Gio.
quick hi to Gio. I see a lot of you are watching. Feel free to drop us a hello, maybe give us a like as we go through some items uh, within that Disney realm. And we're starting off with some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff.
Yes, Petunia Picklebottom has finally gotten over into that Halloween spirit, if you will. And so they have their meta backpack. It's a backpack, but it's kind of also a diaper bag. They also have a Wander stroller caddy and a crisscross sling that all feature this pattern. We've got Jack, Sally, the Mayor, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and Zero. I don't think there are other characters, but I might not have been paying that much attention.
No, I believe, yeah, I was looking at the patterns as well. Those were the characters that popped out. They also have this beautiful removable pouch on the meta backpack. If you want to get a little perspective on the size of these bags, I've got a photo here where you can see the
Mm-hmm.
adult is holding the meta backpack.
Yes.
And the child is holding the mini meta. And I'm a mini meta fan, so
Oh, nice.
this is the size of the mini meta, so you can get kind of a perspective. I know Becca has.
I've got my regular size meta, so
See, so
great,
there you go.
great minds.
So, Becca's written about the Petunia Picklebottom before for Laughing Place, because this is the one I purchased.
That's so
The
cute.
night I know that yours was provided to you from
Yes.
the Petunia Picklebottom, but I actually picked this one up with the Snow White pattern on it myself. And because one of the things that I like is the way the fabric is. It's kind of it's easy to wipe off.
Yes.
So it's great for theme park travel. It isn't a leather material.
Right.
It's kind of, I don't know. It's
Maybe a leatherette. I think they might call it a leatherette. It's or like a coated canvas.
And
So
similarly on the inside, it's not a true cloth. So if you spill something or you get, something a little sticky on it, when you're out and about at the theme parks, it's easy to wipe off, and holds up pretty well to the abuse of kind of, throwing it on the floor, picking it up, shoving it in a place as you travel around, but yet it still looks nice. So yeah, you may think of them as a diaper brand, but we really recommend that even those who aren't in need of the diapers go ahead and take a look at Petunia Picklebottom. They have a lot of Disney designs, the latest being the Nightmare Before Christmas that we're highlighting in the article today, but they've also done a few princesses. They've done some Pixar, traditional Mickey. So yeah, be sure and take a look at Becca's latest article, and then head on over to Petunia Picklebottom and take a peek at what they've got over there. Continuing in the world of Disney, we have Box Lunch and some franchises we don't often see.
Yeah, so we've been working with Box Lunch and Hot Topic a little bit, and I've been trying to come up with some creative ways to feature their merchandise. And I was like, what's something we haven't done a lot of? And underloved or underfeatured Disney franchises. So they actually have a ton of stuff there, mostly apparel and t-shirts, tank tops, some hoodies, or a long sleeve shirt. But yeah, we've got Treasure Planet there. You can even just get the simple logo. Atlantis, I know, is another one that people love, and Kita's featured in several items. Yeah, again, we've got the logo for that. Now, I know Hercules isn't so much of an underloved franchise, but we don't see Pain and Panic too often, or the Muses, and so there's a couple items that we have there. So
I held down the button.
No, you're good.
Made everything a little too big. So
But
yeah,
yeah.
I love seeing some of these franchises that maybe we don't see quite as frequently. Um, oh, including Rescuers with there's Rufus.
Yes. Yeah, Rescuers Down Under. I was surprised at how much they had for that. And they do have a very few for just the Rescuers. And then
Well,
Brother Bear. So,
yay! Oh, hey, hit the wrong button. So let me just take that down for a moment and move this over. Um, let's see, Becca. I will let you start talking about where we're moving on to from Hot Topic. Oh
yeah,
no,
we're
Box Lunch. I
Box Lunch.
apologize.
But they're sibling brands, so we're kind
Yeah.
of in the same family. But now we're moving to Roosevelt's and their Hocus Pocus collection. Last year, they launched one that quickly sold out. This one hasn't sold out yet, but this launched last week, and we've got 3 new designs focusing on the Sanderson sisters and some of their Salem, Massachusetts adventures. That one's called Bolts and Broomsticks right there. So they're flying on their preferred modes of transportation, mops, broomsticks, and a vacuum cleaner surrounded by lightning bolts. This one is called This Spells Trouble. So it's kind of like an outline cutout images of the characters in these like pretty neon colors. It's just the sisters' faces and then a couple of other, and Binks as well.
I was
And
going to
then,
say, you can't overlook Binks. We've got Binks, and then along with some of those witchcraft accoutrements like cauldron
yes,
crystals and potion bottles.
yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. I think this one is my favorite of the patterns so far.
It's a good one. We actually requested this one for one of our team members. So
Okay.
once it gets to him, maybe we'll be able to feature that on the show. But yes, they were kind enough to offer us a sample. So while I don't have this one, we did have this coming to somebody on our team.
So magic and mayhem. So you've got the
Mhm.
Sanderson sisters along with Binks and some some Halloween items in a animated style.
Yes. Yeah, I think this is a good one too. I like the one before it, this spells trouble, but I really like this one as well.
Mm-hmm. This one to me feels very traditional Halloween.
That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it feels like it's kind of stepped out of the Halloween of the
if
past.
if there were a handbook for Halloween,
Right?
it would be that shirt. So this collection's available in the classic or unisex cut as well as ladies cuts, coming from sizes extra small to 4XL for both, and then they're $70 a piece. So yeah.
Looking good. Over in the world of watches, we've got some more Citizen watches making their appearance during this Disney 100 celebration.
Yes, and they've made it all the way to the 2000s era. So we're looking at some cuddly creatures, if you will. I don't want to say rodents but that's what they are, right? We got Mickey Mouse and we have Remy from Ratatouille. But we all know that, anyone can cook. So we all love Mickey Mouse. This one, now this Mickey, I didn't realize this. This was his debut or his look from the 2000s from the show Mickey Mouse Works.
Okay.
Is that or at least that's what I was told. And then they also used some old school design from the 1936 short Through the Mirror, which I have not seen.
Oh no.
No.
Stop what you're doing and go see that.
All right, guys, we'll be back in.
But no, in all seriousness, definitely check out Through the Mirror. A lot of those little elements of it you'll recognize if you were a Disney Channel kid, because they lifted some of what Mickey was doing in that short for vignettes where you'd see like introducing a new show or something and you'd see Mickey doing certain things. It was pulled out of through the mirror. So
that's fantastic.
Yeah, so go check that out. And I love how this one's kind of like pastel
yes
look to it. It has a lot of brushstroke feel to it. So when you see it up close, so be sure to check out the article that we have. Also on the back, you have Disney engraved on the Mickey and Pixar, of course, on that Ratatouille watch.
Yeah, and both designs are illustrated by Jeff Shelley, who's a longtime Disney artist. And yeah.
I had a sad thing happen today in the world of watches. Well, no, not really world of watches, but in the world of time. So when I married Doobie, he had this black and gold Seiko Disney clock on the wall that
Okay.
he had bought at Disneyland. And it is finally, I think, going to have to go away. The
Oh.
plastic housing was already beginning to crack a bit because, it's been around for a long time. After a while, plastic, gets brittle. So on the top, but it was such that you couldn't really see it from, usually you couldn't see it, but now it's not keeping time anymore. So I think I'm just going to have to say goodbye. But it was sad because when I took it off the wall, I realized the price tag from Disneyland was still on the back. Was
Oh.
that one where they had the little Mickey head on this down on the side?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I don't know. Kyle says apparently I've come up with the idea for a Epcot attraction. So yeah, but he bought it back in '97 probably. So
Oh, wow.
nice long life there.
Yeah,
So
indeed.
I know, David, isn't that exciting? That some of those Disney Plus originals are over on the Amazon Video Store. As always, if we hear about Blu-ray releases and that type of thing, we'll be sure to report it. I know, hey, Kyle, if you have a link to any of those stories that we've done regarding some of the video releases, feel free to throw that over here in the comments for others. But yeah, no, we are our team, a lot of them are very fond of physical media. I'm thinking of Tony, I'm thinking of Mike C. And so the fact that they will now have their very own little discs to hug and to love, yeah, that's been some good news around here. And I know in other cases you've got like digital versions being made available as well. Recently, Jeremiah spotted the Dreamer figure,
Mhm.
and in a story, in a ornament form as well as a sculpt, but people can now bring it home, huh?
Yeah, it's also available now at Shop Disney. So that statue is, or the figurine is $95 on Shop Disney as it is in the parks. So yeah, this is a fully sculpted figure. It has a bronze finish, and it's attached to a speckled base. So perfectly designed for display. The ornament is very, very similar, but that one also has a string so that you can hang it. But yeah, this is interesting. This is the new statue that will be debuting at Epcot, I believe, later this year in the World Celebration neighborhood,
Yep.
which is kind of going to be that entry into the park. So I haven't been to Epcot for over a year. I'm really excited. I don't have plans yet to get back there, but I am really excited to be able to go back to Epcot and see all of the changes that have been made since the last time I was there.
And
Yeah, there's the ornament.
as Gio points out, the pin is not connecting with people as authentically as the sculpt is connecting with people. In fact, I think our editor Kyle tweeted it with a question of who is represented in this pin. I think Dick Van Patten was leading.
I think you're right.
The last time I saw, and I can't disagree. So
The person that came to mind for me was Leslie Jordan, and I saw several people say that as well. The
okay.
late Leslie Jordan was the first person that came to my mind.
But thankfully, the bronze, the representation of it that they're doing with this desktop version is
Mhm.
much more similar to the sculpture itself, which was on display at the D23 Expo. So there are tons
Yes.
of images
Yes.
out there of it. So you can see how it directly kind of reflects the image that's coming to Epcot soon. I'm
I
looking
think we
forward
have
to
that
seeing
video.
this.
I think we have the video in our article too, in our
You're right.
merchandise article. So
Okay.
I'm sorry, but you were saying you were looking forward
No.
to
Yeah,
see.
just like you, I am looking forward to
Yes.
seeing this in position because it's large. As I recall, it's large. It's not. I
Right.
want to say it's like not life size. It's like a percentage larger than that. So I'm eager to see how it appears when it's like fully done. Not the maquettes I've seen or that
Right.
kind of thing. So and also positioned. Where are they actually going to put it? I mean, I think I know, but looking forward
Right.
to
Right.
checking that out. the team at Rock Love have shared some upcoming images.
Yes, we've got a new collection launching on Thursday. This is their Iconic Villains collection, and these are so pretty. We've got 6 characters represented here, and you can see from the photos, the one side is going to have the cubic zirconia in a beautiful color that's similar to what represents the villain. And then there's like filigree sculpting and cutouts along the sides and back that also further speak to the character from these stories. So yeah, I like the Hades one. I like Hades. I think Hades is probably one of my favorite villains. I like Ursula a lot too, but
I think I'm almost more fond of the filigree representation. So I like this idea that you have kind of that sparkle on the one side. Like here you have Yzma, right? So on the front you have the gem sparkle looking like a potion with the llama on it, but then you flip it over and you've got this filigree representation of the cat, which was kind of Yzma's alter ego. So some neat ideas and some fun that they're having. Ursula, you've got that kind of green sparkle on the one side, and then on the other you have her tentacles.
Yes. So. I would think that you'd be able to, if you want, you could wear it in reverse.
Oh, totally.
So which is really cool. You might just have, I don't know that you could switch the direction of the chain, or you might have to just clip the chain in a way that's a little different for you. But I think I would think you could represent it both ways. And if not, like it's a fun thing to be able to show people as well. Like, oh, what a cool necklace. Oh, you like this side? Wait till you see what's on the other.
Right. Yeah, but like I say, I think I'd wear it in reverse. I think I would be doing that a lot because I'm so fun. Oh, that scarab, the way that they did the scarab with the snake. So it's Jafar, the serpent. Cool. Neat idea from the team over at Rock Love. If you've watched us very often, you know that I've purchased several items from them. Big fan. Actually, while I was in Ohio with my pal Anita, she was debating. There's a ring that they just came out with from the representing Studio Ghibli. I want to say Howl's
Moving Castle.
Yeah. The band, the ring band. She was wearing her Leia. Her Leia belt.
Okay.
It looks so good. Yeah, no, it's really nice. So yeah. So fans of Rock Love over here, and always excited to share with you guys new stuff coming from them. Let's see, X-Men. We're moving into that world of Funko. We've got some X-Men Funko soda.
Yes, this is the second time we've seen Funko do an exclusive 6-pack of soda, and it comes in a Loungefly cooler bag that actually works. I'll show you mine in a few minutes. We have Peter Pan, but yeah, this is 6 of the X-Men characters from the upcoming series X-Men 97, which isn't quite a reboot of the animated series, but maybe a continuation. You've got all the same voice cast, or majority of the same voice cast. And yeah, this is really cool. Those are the Chase variants down there. There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll wind up with a Chase variant. We got one Chase variant in in the Peter Pan collection that we purchased. So I would assume everybody's going to get or could potentially wind up with at least one Chase variant. But yeah, Magneto, Jean Grey, Gambit, Cyclops, Wolverine, and Storm. It's $100, but like we said, you get all 6. You get the Loungefly bag as well. And then the edition size is 12,000. Right now it's saying that the purchase limit is the max that they have on there is like 12. I don't know what you're going to do with 12 of those, but I guess that's how many you could purchase, whereas Peter Pan was limited to 2. Also, it's a final sale, so you can't return it. But I will show you the one we have. I guess I probably don't have the best light here, but I'll have it open. We've got some cool pop tab zippers. So it'll be very similar to this, but yeah, and then pop tabs on the side. And then, yeah, all of your cans fit in there. It comes with a divider. We've opened these. I believe Tinkerbell is our Chase. And yeah, let me pull that. Yes, she is. And they come in a plastic bag as well, so you won't know until you've opened that. But she glows in the dark, so we've got the angry tank, and yeah, fits right there in the can. So haven't used the cooler bag yet, but I did practice putting a six pack in there because we thought we were maybe going to go somewhere. We decided not to. But it's lined and it will absolutely work to keep your beverages cold. So
Oh,
yeah.
awesome. I love how you tested it out.
Yes, I had to. I was like, let me make sure this works. And it did. And this bag is sturdy. It's going to be able to hold, 6 cans of liquid. Um,
And
right? That's the test.
right. Continuing in that world of Marvel, we are moving on to Loki, which I know is a favorite of Becca's.
Yes, I am so excited. We're less than 2 weeks away from season 2, and I'm so anxious to get back to this. Earlier this year, Her Universe and Hot Topic launched their Loki collection at San Diego Comic Con, and they teased a couple more styles would be coming. And we finally have that. Some outerwear this time, and then a couple of exclusive styles for Her Universe. I like that moto jacket, right?
Oh man, there's a lot of items in here that are quite adorable. I like how they've grabbed Miss Minutes and kind of thrown her
Yes.
into a specific era.
Yes.
A nice little bow tie.
Yeah, and that right there is the Her Universe exclusive. It's also available in a plus size. I really like the simplicity of the color, and yeah, that Miss Minutes kind of gets the chance to shine.
Mhm.
It's just her.
Yeah, nice little framing around it. Oh, but man, that Loki jacket is nice.
I know, I know. I'm trying to decide if I need another jacket. I
I
don't, but
I'm
you know.
I'm in need of the Sabine jacket.
Okay.
I'm still
I
on that.
I think if I was gonna get something, I would probably get this Sylvie jacket, this
Okay.
houndstooth coat. Then we got a long sleeve shirt there. That kind of looks like mint ice cream. I think I'm like tasting popsicles when I see this shirt. I'm like, I don't know what I'm thinking, but like mint sorbet or something.
No,
Like,
I'm with you. I can understand that. It feels very mint, very mint. The TVA here with that nice splash of color, along
hmm,
with the very neutral, very bland TVA
yeah,
color scheme. It's cool. Oh, and matching pants, huh? With that stripe down
hmm,
the side there too. Oh, those
yeah, and
are kind of
some
cool.
fun clips, I think, as well. If
I like. Oh, that's it. Okay, I like that. Okay, you have to explain this to me. What am I looking at?
This is a Sylvie. It looks like her outfit or
Okay.
her. Yeah, I guess the tunic that she wears, but this is formatted on a long sleeve shirt. So
Awesome.
this is wow, I can't even talk. A mini backpack. It's not a lounge fly, but it's Our Universe, which is one of the Her Universe brands, and yeah, kind of fun. And then we got some t-shirts that are available at Hot Topic that are themed to the upcoming season. Some stuff that we haven't seen before, like this one slice per week, or at least I'm not familiar with that. So I'm wondering what we're going to be diving into in the in season 2.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I agree, Geo. The brown and green, it's almost Grogu-y. And speaking of Grogu, we are moving into the world of Star Wars. And I may have already said this before, but okay, so on my flight to Minnesota, I was struck by how the way the sunrise, the way daybreak happens, and then on my flight home, I was struck by sunset. It's very much like Ahsoka's colors.
Okay.
And I love that idea. And I love the notion that she is the balance of the day and night, right? The light and the dark, that she is, this balance. So yeah, so it hit me like a bolt of lightning while I was on the plane. I got so excited. This picture does not even do it justice because it's just, yeah, no, it doesn't. But but like I say, I was sitting there going, oh, the sunrise looks like Ahsoka. So
I can see that. Absolutely.
I get so excited. So, but we're getting ready to show you some Ahsoka items along with some other merchandise that's happening from our friends over at Hasbro, because Mike Celestino got a big box of goodies
Yes, he did.
from the Hasbro team over there. He did a video unboxing. I've got it on double speed so you can see some of the fun that he had playing with toys. He has the
Yeah,
best job. I am
I know,
always so
right?
jealous. So
We've talked about a lot of these
one of these
items on the
items, one of the items
uh-huh.
that he got in this box is actually on my wish list.
Oh, and would that be the
So
Chatterback
yeah, it's
chopper?
actually on my wish list. Yes. Who wouldn't want this guy? I mean, look, I'm gonna fast forward to it. Check him out. Oh, I'm gonna get an ad. Phooey on that. Here, let me pop over here. So we've got, I'll pop back over to that in a moment, but we've got the Ahsoka, uh, they call this an electronic mask.
I
I
can
think I
see
would
that,
call it
yeah.
a headpiece. I think I'd
Yeah,
call it
it's
a headpiece.
and it's designed for, role play, but I think you could also use it for Halloween if you have, the rest of the costume. It's designed for kids. I don't know what the head size is, but,
Yeah.
it I kind of have a small head, so it might fit on me.
Okay, here we go. Now you can see some of Chopper. Check him out. Look at that. He's so reactive. I love
Yes.
that. And making noise the whole time too.
Yeah.
How many other chopper toys, but it's
Oh yeah, I forgot I had it on double speed. So you can't hear.
Yeah, it's so funny because Mike's trying to explain what the item is, what Chopper is, and what he does, and then Chopper keeps interrupting because he's supposed to chatter back. So
Yeah, so be sure and check out that video. I know we'll have a link below, but in the meantime, let's show you some images of what was in that video.
Mhm.
We have the Mission Fleet T6 Jedi shuttle, the lightsaber forge lightsaber. We've got some Black Series figures. I know Ahsoka. I know Ezra Bridger's among them.
Mhm.
He also has some standard characters standard figures as well. Sabine with the Loth cat. So
Yeah.
I like.
And her helmet, I believe, is like you can put her helmet on or take it off, which is always important, right? Like
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
might
see the
have to
face.
add this one to my collection.
No, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'm running out of space, but yeah, that one might have to join. The Galactic Action Fig Ahsoka was in his box, and you've seen me play with it a bit too. So
Oh
we
yeah, that's
actually
right.
received one when Ahsoka launched. Let's see, and then a throwback to the Mandalorian when we
Mhm.
saw Ahsoka and Grogu. This is quite adorable. These are chunkier
Mhm.
characters and much smaller. So you've got Ahsoka, Luke, R2D2. Can I just say R2D2 is ginormous
I
in
yes.
scale?
Yes.
Is towering. And then
He really
we
is.
have a little froggy over there too that hopefully your Grogu won't eat when your back is turned and
Right.
you're not paying attention to your toys.
Exactly.
So the link below will have to our article and to Mike's full video, and he does a nice job of really showcasing the items and their details. So be sure to check that collection of Ahsoka items from Hasbro in the video. Over at Regal Robot, that's a higher end collectible company. You're gonna be able to purchase a new magnetic mini sculpt.
Yeah, these are really awesome. Mike did this article for us this morning, so I haven't spent too much time on the website yet. But yeah, these are three different versions of the Mythosaur skull, and this is the newest one, I believe, that we're featuring right here. And it's designed after the like the thing that hangs in the thing. Listen to me. The sculpture that hangs in the Armorer's Forge from
Mhm.
Mandalorian. I believe we saw that in what season 3, or maybe.
Yeah, don't recall exactly, but yeah.
And then he's also mentioned one is a living mythosaur, which I think is the one on the left, and then the
Mhm.
signet from from the Mandalorian armor. So 3 different versions of this of the skull, and they're really awesome.
The attention to detail by Regal Robot is impressive, and their level of craftsmanship as well. So be sure to take a peek at those, and you can get the measurements on it.
Mhm.
The stand is not part of the item. That's just to let you know that it's a magnetic item, and you can put it up on your refrigerator or maybe your filing cabinet or whatnot. They've also done other props.
Yes.
They've done like a replica of the Gap e-stick. I know they've done some like wall mount figures as well. And then they are highlighting an upcoming maquette. Previously, we've seen them do the Gamorrean fighter concept as a maquette, and many of these other characters that you can see here, but the Gamorreans in the forefront there. So be sure to keep your eye on Laughing Place as we showcase some of the upcoming items from the people over at Regal Robot. I'm going to highlight something, Becca. I didn't tell you I was doing this, but it's cool.
Ooh.
So just before I left on my trip, Hot Topic sent this bag over. I'll be honest, I am a backpack gal, so I would never have picked this up on my own. But I'm addicted to it now. It's my favorite. It's my favorite purse. I can't believe it, how quickly it happened. But I'll show you a picture of me using it on my trip, because the below is that's my underseat bag, and then my purse could sit right on top of it. And the nice thing was then when I got on board, I could take my blanket out of it, and then this fit pretty much in the space of my blanket within the underseat. So it's a nice sized bag. You can see it in comparison to what I typically carry.
Okay.
A mini Meta. So it's about the same size. And the nice thing about it is this handle is very easy to grab, right? But it's designed to also be a backpack. And so that's how I used it. It actually is weighted really well for that. Other times when I've tried to use a convertible, the straps haven't hit in the right place. They haven't worked well, but this one worked beautifully. If you want it to be a crossbody, they've got the hooks here and here, and they do provide a crossbody bag with it as well. So you have that option. One of the things I loved about it as far as travel went was that it has this exterior pocket, but it's on the inside. And so the exterior pocket was like, up against my body when I travel. And since I wear it on my back, it was nice not being concerned when I was in areas that were more crowded that maybe, somebody might try to get something out of that exterior pocket because it's right up against my back. The interior, it's a magnetic clip, so it stays nice and closed. But then when you open it up, it's got 3 separate compartments within. I've still got my stuff in here, right? So this one is narrower, and that's where I can keep like my notepad, or like a nice little tablet can fit in there. And it's actually got a zippered pocket within it. Then it's divided with a pocket in the pouch in the middle that zips, and it goes all the way to the bottom of the bag, this center pouch, but it's with a zip.
Okay.
So I keep little things in there like lip balms, that type of thing, things that can easily get lost within your person or way down at the bottom. So I put those in that center pouch. And then this front pouch is nice and big. And it even has, let me turn it this way. And it even has, you can see my tissues over here, little pockets. So I can easily fit my, my folding brush right there, and, could throw my cell phone in here, so that it's, like I say, it's nice when you travel to kind of be able to kind of throw stuff in your purse, but yet when you go back to reach in your purse, you can still find it. It isn't lost in the abyss. So yeah, like I say, it's not a bag I would have looked at because I'm a backpack person, but I'm really fond of it. It's Ahsoka. Can you tell it's Ahsoka? It has her lightsabers on the back. It has her I am no Jedi on the front. The interior is that orange with the fulcrum. The fulcrum logo on it. So yeah, and this was from Hot Topic. Thank you. Thank you for introducing me to something I would. Oh, and it even has a bag charm.
Yeah.
The bag charm. So there you go. There's a bag charm. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, highly recommend. And like I say, it's one of those things where since I'm such a backpack person, I would not have thought that I could appreciate like it as much as I do, but because I have previously purchased convertible backpacks from I want to say I purchased that one from Box Lunch, and it never sat right on my back, so I ended up giving it to my sister because I was just like I kept it long enough that I wasn't going to return it, so and she likes crossbody. So she ended up, converting it and using it as the crossbody. But I am very much a backpack person, so I'm excited because it's nice to have a backpack, but also just a simple, basic handbag as well. So there you go. Wanted to kind of hit you with that. I know, shocking.
No, that's great. That it's a really nice looking bag, and like you were showing with all the pockets and everything. I love that. I love when a bag is like so practical, but you don't know it until you open it, right? Like
Right.
that's very smart.
Let's see, Becca. I think that brings us to your shopping list. I'm
Okay.
gonna pop that up right here.
Well,
Ta-da!
surprise, surprise, it's another Pintastic Tuesday. We also had some Figment merchandise show up on Shop Disney, mostly just the ear headband because the Loungefly bag sold out, I think, within minutes of launch. But if it comes back, we will let you know. We've also got 2 books that are available for pre-order, Our People Behind the Disney Parks and The Art of Walt Disney. So this is all part of that Disney 100 celebration. We talked about tons of stuff at Box Lunch. We also have some princess apparel. So a focus on Disney princesses and a variety of merchandise items. We've also gathered up some Loungefly finds from various retailers with exclusives at various retailers around the internet, including our friends at Entertainment Earth, also some Loungefly exclusives. And I don't think I have a hot topic this time, but Shop Disney, a couple other places as well. And then the same thing with Funko, because there's always new Funko Pops popping up everywhere. So we rounded up some favorites from around the internet, including some Disney 100 styles. We have an Iron Spider Pop that we've highlighting over at Entertainment Earth. This is a new pop figure, but it is part of the Infinity Saga collection. So it's from Endgame, if you've been collecting the Marvel items. And then we have some Disney holiday pop pins. So we've got Mickey and Minnie, and we have not Pluto, no, Eeyore, and we have Winnie the Pooh. And these are they look and they're the same size as a pop, but they're flat because they're a pin, and then they have a little stand, so you can display them up or you can pin them on something, and they also glow in the dark. And then finally, we have some Hasbro PulseCon reveals and pre-orders from this past week. Mike did a roundup of the Star Wars Black series, and then Mac did a roundup of Marvel Legends, and we've got some Spider-Man figures, and Star Wars as Ahsoka, and then Spider-Man for Marvel Legends. So lots of fun stuff happening at Laughing Place and all over the internet.
As Gio points out, at 7:30 Pacific, we've got Disney Trivia Live, episode 283. We've got Walt Disney World, and then a break? ? I think that's the name of the second contest, but who knows? You never know. That's hosted by my son and my husband. So be sure to check that out. Laughing Place has lots of updates throughout the day. I know today we've showcased a lot of the merchandise that you've seen here. We've also talked about the recent the Princess in Concert series is returning, and so we talked about the North American tour, and we've got some of those tour dates. I know the tickets will go on sale soon. We've got a few book reviews highlighting a new exclusive to the Magic Key holders at Downtown Disney, a beignet that's come to Jazz Kitchen for those of you who are Magic Key holders. And apparently, finally, I will get to see the series Moonlighting, because it is coming to Hulu, and it is one of those that's been on my wish list as kind of I want to see it. I remember seeing a couple of episodes many, many years ago. So the fact that it's finally making its way to Hulu has me very happy.
Well, yeah. I know it is coming pretty soon, right? Like
yes,
just a couple.
Let's see, October 10th.
So yeah, not long at all.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. And then The Wonderful World of Disney returns. So you can check out all those stories on Laughing Place. If you follow us on Twitter, those headlines will pop right up for you throughout the day, so you can stay on top of what's happening in the world of Disney. And David, it is 7:30 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, that's way over here on the western coast of the U.S. So yeah, I know it's a late night for those of you on the East Coast. Yeah, that's the way of it around here. Let's see. I think that's it for us here at Barely Necessities this week. We'll be back next week.
Yep.
7:30 Eastern. No, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. We're here Tuesdays. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, maybe you found something new. Did you add something to your wish list? Give us a like. Likes help other people find us, and we greatly appreciate that. As always, a lot of the items that you've seen here are affiliate links.
Yes.
We highlight that in the article itself, but want to make sure you know that here as well, that we do receive an affiliate commission on purchases made through those links. However, we do highlight items that we as Disney fans hope you as Disney fans would also appreciate. So these are curated lists that we go through. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.